What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Tonyd2wild checking in once again, back with a bang of the day, guys, with the review of the upcoming Nike and Stash Air Max 95 Black and Harbor Blue. Whew. This is probably one of the biggest collabs, I hate to say ever, but this is one of the top collaborations out here for Nike in general. And in the Air Max 95 world, probably one of the biggest, if not the biggest, collabs ever. Like, some people will speak for it in the comment section. To some people that are young, they may not understand much about it, but this is one for the ages. And that is the Stash and Nike Air Max 95 collaboration, which is set to make its return in 2024. Now, these originally released back in 2006 and was a part of the artist series that Nike was doing. And they tagged up alongside with Stash, also known as Josh Franklin, to collaborate on the Air Max 95. And it's been an iconic model, an iconic colorway, an iconic collaboration since 2006. And we're seeing now it come back, and it's coming back with a little bit of a twist. Now, they thought about doing a straight up reissue. They thought about it, they didn't do it. They came back pretty much with a reissue with this upgrades, almost like what they do with the Kobe's, like a Pro of some sorts, and brought it back, but changed some of the materials and upgraded some of the materials on the shoe in particular. Now, there are some slight differences, as I stated before. One in particular is that they upgraded the actual nylon upper and made the shoe a little bit more water resistant. They also opened up the eyelets on the lace eyelets here and made them more open rather than how they were previously, which was more of concealed and like underneath. So they changed that out, and then they also changed, I think they lightened up some of the materials on the blues and changed the material that was overall an all upper of suede, but now, as you can see, has a little bit of nylon on there as well. Now, I don't know if the original pair had it, but of course, it being called a Stash, they also put in a Stash pocket on the tongue that I did not catch until later. So you have a little Stash pocket that you could put in there and zip and put that in there, put whatever you gotta put it in there, nickel bag or whatever you gotta do. You also have some Velcro patches that you can take off and flip around, do whatever you wanna do, you know, rock it how you want. And these are gonna be retailing for $200, and the release date is December 13th. And this is the first time also on an Air Max 95 that the midsole was speckled. Stash actually has been alongside and partnered with Nike for over 20 years now. 2004, he released the Stash and Spiridon, and then 2 years later came out the Air Max 95. He also owned a store, sneaker store, back in the day. I believe it was called Nort, backward for Tron. And he ran that sneaker store. There's some videos out, like of actual music videos in there as well. So he's had a very long history with sneaker culture. Of course, though, he is well known also as a graffiti artist and well established as that as well. And that's also what kind of plays into part with the colorway that was utilized on this pair right here. And there also is where it's utilized on the actual box. The box itself says Air Max 95 SP. But when you open it up, you have a full-on design going on right there. Dope. Extra set of laces. These laces seem to be black with hints of that 3M. You have the paper here. This is a size 8, and it does run snug. I wear 8.5, 9. So I think I was gonna say snug. It runs true to size. These just ran snug on me. I think these are gonna do phenomenal, man. This is a big time shoe. A lot of people have asked me about the review. A lot of people have been asking me about it, like just want this. A lot of people have been requesting to get this video out as soon as possible. So that's why I ran and made sure I did it today. On the inside also, you have the same exact logo that's featured, the arrows pointing here. I'll show a picture of that for you guys and girls to check it out. But it does feature that same suede utilized on the, well, leather, then suede, and then it goes into like a nylon, and then a nylon mesh featured on there as well. Now, this is coming directly from Nike. Legendary graffiti artist Stash returns for another stunning round with Nike, reviving his iconic 2006 Air Max design. The updated retro celebrates over 20 years of partnership between Nike and Stash, who was the first artist to officially put his spin on a Nike silhouette ever. The modern rendition features updated The modern Redemption features updated materials merging real and synthetic leather with tough and rugged textiles. Dressing up this 95 model, Stash brings in a mix of black, navy, obsidian, midnight fog, varsity royal, and harbor blue. And the fused top layer creates a seamless finish. Unlike the original, this one features exposed webbing lace loops that feed through the open eyelets rather than staying concealed beneath the upper. The speckled midsole houses Air Max cushioning from supreme comfort wherever you rock them. And the zippered tongue features swappable and hook and loop patches so you can personalize your look. So you get a lot going on here. $200 is definitely expensive. Air Max 95s, I think out the gate go for $180 if last time I checked. It's a very premium shoe from the get-go, and it has a lot of updated materials even though it's an old shoe. And now that I think about it, damn, we're going into our 30th year anniversary of the Air Max 95. So I'm wondering, you know, if we're gonna see more of this down the pipeline, just more Air Max 95s in general. These are also going to be releasing alongside with an Air Force One that is very similar in the colorway and the scheme and all that, but I think a lot of people are going to be going after the Air Max in general. Very close to that of the original, but somewhat of a little bit of a twist. I'm curious to know you guys' thoughts and opinions on that. Do you like the little twist, the upgraded features, or did you want the original Dundada? I can see there being a little bit of split down the middle on that. Comparing them though to the OG model, there's not that much of a difference. It's not like if you looked from far away you could tell. They resemble one another very, very good. And for the most part, the people that were unable to get those back in 2006, they'll have their opportunity now. But these are going to be extremely hard to get your hands on. These are not going to be super easy from how it's seeming right now and the hype and the demand that's slowly building up. And I think that's the celebration of it in general. We're going to see this be a nice one. But with that said, very dope. Me personally, little on the fence whether or not this is something that will make its way to the collection. I like them. They're dope. $200, pretty steep. Can you flip and make some money off of it? Yeah. Am I going to flip and resell it? No. But whether or not it's in my collection, that's a part I'm just still kind of waiting, depending on if I want to make that final jump. And with that said, I got to get my size. This is a size 8. I can rock it. It looks good on feet, but I definitely would go with the 8.5. With that said, though, this is definitely going to be one of the biggest releases of December that a lot of people don't even know about, and they'll learn about, and then all the hype beasts will probably jump on it. But me personally, I'm happy to give you guys a review on this one and show you something a little bit different. Let me know you guys' thoughts and opinions down below in the comment section as always. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all, and I'm out. Peace.